them until those games come out. I probably wouldn't play them right away either, because everybody's going to be playing them. A spy, perhaps?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Okay.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto the Emperor's ship?
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On
Yeah.
the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. We sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Alright, so we get the Sunstone, and then we talk to the Emperor about getting Fringilla.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Is it a separate quest, I assume? Yep. It is separate quest for sure. Okay.
Perhaps you should talk to him after all.
What would be the point? Surely none now.
And later? Don't count your father out just because he's the world's richest and most powerful.
Authoritarian rotter unworthy of even 1 inch of trust.
Actually, of all people, I believe you can trust him. Perhaps you even should.
What about the dictatorial rotter part?
Something to get used to.
I still can't believe that Ciri's father is the Emperor of Nilfgaard.
Except for the 2 of us and Ciri. Geralt has slept with every woman on this ship. Don't worry, it's only a matter of time in your case.
Excuse me, ladies. What's going on? Want to talk?
What do you want?
Already talked about that.
Farewell.
It's true. It's true. It happened.
What do you want, Wanderer? Well, what's new? You make a fine sailor.
At least we can actually be on a giant ship. Finally. Avalok, do I want to talk to you?
Yes, Geralt?
Oh my god, this is so much stuff to talk about. Holy crap. Let's do it.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
I don't think we've seen dryads in this game yet at all. We probably won't.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Good talk.
So long.
Good freaking talk.
Geralt?
So all the same things.
Thanks.
I can't believe that at this point in the game you can't get back together with one of these girls. Not Ciri, of course. She's like a daughter. But can't even do anything with Triss, man. Okay. So all that stuff is done. Let's check the quest here. So this is still 2 things that we need to do, 2 separate quests. Sunstone and then Veni Vidi Vigo. Gotta go into the flagship. So I think the first thing we should do is Sunstone for sure. What? Anyways, Sunstone is where we're going.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugos. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugos, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Okay, let's read the quest summary real quick. Geralt knew he could only defeat Eredin with the help of mages and on his own terms. Since the king of the Wild Hunt was traveling on the Naglfar, a spectral vessel known from the Skellige legend, somewhere between worlds, our hero had to summon him back and somehow cut off his escape route. Such a feat could only be performed by a group of mages acting in concert, and aided by a legendary elven artifact, the Sunstone. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is... hopefully this Sunstone quest isn't too long. I can't be sure of that though. But after we finish the Sunstone quest, I think we'll save the rest of the stuff tomorrow, and we'll finish this game tomorrow. Give it another day. Another day before we complete it. And in my head, I was thinking, if I can beat this game by Wednesday, I think that would be good. And it looks like tomorrow will be the last day that I stream The Witcher. Because I'll beat it. Beat it. Beat it. We've got 146 hours in this game. We've played it since day 1 when it was released. It was actually supposed to come out on Tuesday, but I guess it was like Tuesday for Europe, so it ended up being Monday for us. And I've been playing it ever since then. There may have been a week or two where I didn't stream this game because I was busy and stuff, but for the most part, it's always been this game.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witches do once there are no basilisks, lashings, or giants around? Eh?
Well, surely he can take on the Black Ones and myself. I'll not kneel before an Ancrate, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the Wraiths of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Oh shoot. Well, I guess we're gonna do it. That guy's been rude ever since we've been here in Skellige, so you know what? It's fine. We already played him at Gwent, so it's cool. He's just mad because his son's not... He's just mad because his son didn't get the throne of Skellige. That's the only reason. Alright, Ermion, let's go. Where'd you go? Oh.
Smell a card?
I actually want to set this guy on fire.
Give him hell!
Good job, Ermion. Talk to Ermion outside of the territory.
We should not stay here.
That's right, let's go. What are you doing, Ermion? Let's go. That guy was given the opportunity to play nice multiple times, and he didn't want to play. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure.
Mistake.
Ooh. Hate this. I hate people with shields because they take forever to try to kill. Ooh. Slow motion killing. Slow motion killing. Alright. Do we seriously have to go all the way down the mountain, Ermion? Do we? Do we have to? Doo-doo. Well, that's fine. I'll just eat fish on the way down to regain my HP. So I think we have the best armor, the best swords that we could get. Of course, I don't know if playing on like hardcore mode, harder difficulty, if there's better gear, like in the previous game. Like if you played it on the hardest difficulty, you got what was dark gear, I think, and that wasn't in the game if you play just normal difficulty. Because that's what we're playing.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Wonder if I should have killed him or not. I wonder what the consequences are.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
Sounds like I messed up.
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Krak's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avent. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Ermion, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to pick. We're gonna have to pick a sorceress. Okay, Sunstone. I really want to check this quest out and see if there was... if I should have done that or shouldn't have done it. This is one of 3. Recommend doing it after. Oh, he attacks you regardless of what you say. Okay. Now wait a minute. This stupid guide says you should do this quest after doing Veni Vidi Vigo. I highly doubt that. I really doubt that. It shouldn't matter which way you do it. That's... What's the quest? What's it called? Bendy. Let's see if anybody else has asked this question. You suggest doing this first. Nah, man, it doesn't matter which way you do it. Pretty sure it doesn't matter which way you do it. Come on, Steam browser, let's load here. Yeah, I guess it... Oh, okay.
Winds howling.
It's true what they say. No cure for trouble like a witcher.
Simplicity's sake. What are you talking about? You just said that you can do it in any order. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which order we do it in. It's fine. Okay. I need to get to there. Let me actually go down here and go to the road sign. But I think we'll go ahead and we'll...
A foreigner, yet carries himself proud.
I think we'll just go ahead and end it because I'm kind of short on time here. Because I know that a lot of these quests are going to involve a lot of more talking, and I'm not sure
What's that supposed to mean?
how much there is going to be left to do. It doesn't matter which quest we do, really it doesn't. Nothing changes. So I don't think I should worry about it too much. Final preparation. Okay, but I mean, this is pretty much towards the end of the game. It really is. So tomorrow we'll be doing the Sunstone. We'll talk to those two people. We'll go find where it is. We'll get it. And we'll go sneak on the Emperor's flagship. And that will complete battle preparations because we'll have both the Sunstone and Fringilla. And then I guess onwards to the end of the game probably after that. So I imagine tomorrow we will finish the game. We could probably finish within the first 2 hours. It really just depends on how much is there to do still. So but I think that's going to do it for me today. It's a little bit short. We're about 18 minutes short of 4 hours. But I'm a little bit short on time today. A little bit more stricter on time, I should say. And I don't want to rush this at all. So, but yeah, tomorrow will be the final day that we play The Witcher 3. We will finally beat it. We'll get to see the ending, which will probably have Geralt at the end all alone because we failed to romance Triss, and we didn't want to romance Yennefer because Yennefer's she's mean. She's real mean.